First up, at UFC Vegas 70, we have Jose Johnson taking on Garrett Armfield. Jose Johnson is 15-7 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, making his official UFC debut. Garrett Armfield is 8-3 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a loss in his short notice UFC debut. This is an interesting fight. The line hasn't moved that much here. I was surprised to see that.
I just looked at it. It's plus 140 now, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, I did these graphics about an hour ago. So
the line plus 140. So
okay, so it still hasn't moved.
Okay, well, so it is plus 140. So
Garrett Armfield, it's an interesting matchup. He's coming off that loss in his UFC debut where he was taken down twice and submitted by David Onama, who's a power puncher. So a lot of people didn't see that coming. But overall, Garrett's technical striker. He doubles up his jab pretty well, switches his stance. But he's a solid grappler. He's got some good wrestling offense. He should use it. He should probably use it in this fight. Jose Johnson's a long, lanky Muay Thai striker. He uses his length pretty well. He likes to come forward. He likes to control the center with speed and length. And he does have some nice teep kicks in there as well. His clinch work it's okay. He's got traditional boxing and he touches people up. Does not have the best takedown defense, and that is why I like Garrett Armfield here. I think Garrett can get it done with come forward pressure. He does have to wrestle. He has to get to those legs. He has to get it to the ground. If he's just going to stay standing or get into a firefight, which sometimes he does get into firefights, then he can be in some trouble because Jose Johnson has some of the most disgusting knockouts that you will ever see watching tape breaking down a fight. So if Garrett can avoid those exchanges, dive at some legs and get the wrestling going, Garrett's going to be the pick. Well, he is the pick, but that's going to be his path to victory. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you exactly how this fight's going to play out. And feel free to check back and watch this after the fight. This is exactly how it's going to play out. So they're going to start off the feet, obviously. Garrett's going to mess around with the hands. He's going to try and strike with this guy, JJ, I'll call him. We haven't determined if it's Jose or Jose, but I'll call him JJ. He's going to try to strike with Jose. He's going to feel the power, right? He's going to start feeling the power. Then he's going to go to the wrestling, which I agree with Angelo. He should be able to get the takedowns needed in this fight. The difference is, and what I love about JJ is, I almost feel like this is going to be the exact same fight as the David Onama fight because he's going to be scared on the feet. He's going to engage in the wrestling. And JJ is a guy that, yes, he is a power striker, but he's not one of those guys that, if I don't find the knockout, then what do I do type of situations. And when he gets taken down, he's not one of those guys that's like, I'm taking that now, what do I do? If you watched his Contender Series fight against Jack Cartwright,
Christ.
He was taken down, right? I have no doubt in my mind he's probably going to get taken down in this fight. But for some reason, when I'm breaking down this fight and I'm watching him on film, he always gets out-wrestled, but it feels like he wins every single scramble that he initiates. So he'll be on his back, but he's always working to get back to his feet and win scrambles and win the positions. That's how he won that Contender Series fight. He was getting out-wrestled almost every single round, out-scrambled the guy, and ended up on top at the end of every single round. And I absolutely love that. When things aren't going right on the feet, he doesn't panic, he stays in the fight, and he works through every single round, even when he is losing positions. It feels like he's winning every single scramble. So this is how the fight's going to play out. Garrett's going to try him on the feet, and if he doesn't get knocked out right away, he's going to go to the wrestling, and then Jose, whatever his name is, in the second round, in the third round, is going to win scrambles, and he's going to find a submission, because I think Garrett, in the second round, third round, is going to go all in on the wrestling, as he should, because his best path to victory is just controlling JJ on the ground. But JJ, I'm telling you, his sweeps and so it's almost insane how bad he is at defensive wrestling, yet good at winning scrambles. So I agree with you, Angelo. He definitely can get out wrestled. That's pretty much how he loses every fight that he's lost. He's getting out wrestled. But I just think he can win the sweeps if he gets taken down. And on the feet, he is no joke. I love JJ in this matchup.
Listen, I get it. The dude, his highlight clips are just absolutely
He has
unreal.
absolutely murdered multiple.
Yeah, that guy died.
I have no idea how he's not in prison.
That guy, not only did he knock, it was the dude that had his leg, right? I think he had his leg. He cracks him like with a hammer fist, basically. That dude died and then twitched an elbow.
It was an elbow, like right on. Yeah, he went there and then he did
twitched.
It was like, people said the Stone Cold, but it's really like the Debo. The Debo, like, remember the Debo wrestler, the WWF?
He definitely killed a man. And also, it is, I mean, listen, you break down tape, they say Jose. Could be Jose. The last name doesn't make sense.
His nickname is No
Jose.
Way. So it's got to be No Way Jose because I wouldn't think it's No Way Jose, but I guess it could be.
It still rhymes. I think it's
because Chitty's nickname is Bang Bang or Chitty Bang Bang, but I think his name is Cheaty, not Chitty.
Yeah.
So it could be one of those situations.
So we didn't narrow this down at all?
No, we don't do any research.
Okay, so $7,700.
That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke.
I was going to say, I was fully ready to say Jose, and then one of the announcers in the breakdown was like, Jose Johnson. I was like, all right, I guess it's Jose.
Announcers don't know shit unless it's Laura Senko, and she knows everything.
So 7,700 to 8,500. Listen, I think Garrett Armfield gets it done, but I'm not spending the $8,500 in DraftKings. What do you think?
I mean, honestly, even if he loses, it could be decent value because, he should be able to get any takedown that he really wants because, like you said, JJ is he doesn't defend takedowns. He just works the scrambles after he gets taken down. So it could be, boom, 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 and reversals and stuff. So, it could be interesting value at 8,500. But obviously, I like the JJ side. Sweeps are 5 points in DraftKings. And if he gets an early knockout, that's going to score even better. So JJ's very, very live. He's probably one of the most live underdogs. And there's a lot. And by the way, did we preface this card and saying that this was one of those cards that's going to be a fucking disaster? There are so many close fights, and we've talked about the bets. We're looking at bets, right? And it's like, holy shit, where do we put our money? It's like just keep it in your pocket. That's the best place for your money.
UFC 285. Listen, as much as I want to be here and tell people sign up for premium, this, that, and the other thing, I'm still going to say it. But you don't need to go crazy on this card. I pulled my bets back a little bit. I'm a little more tame on this card.
I have too. I've been looking at the.
There's just nothing I love.
Yeah.
Well, and frankly, you do it every single week. You don't need to force anything. And I know a lot of people that do what we do fall into a trap where they feel like they have to put bets on the board just to put something on there. They feel like they have to say, we've got 30 units of bets. We've got 28 bets for you. Would you rather have them hit? You know what I mean? Would you rather, okay, this week I'm not doing a full 4 legs in the safety parlay. Spoiler alert. And some people are like, oh, what's the 4th leg? It's like, I'm not. Would you know what I mean? No. It's the safety parlay because it's slow and steady. We do it every week, and it crushes every week if you bet it correctly. So UFC 285 is next week, and that's an easy-ass betting card. Couple of traps on that one, but it's much, much easier.
Just put it all on Ribas. Put it all
That's definitely not a fight you should bet on. Anyway, WeWantPicks.com for everything you need, including, Jacob, our perfect pick contest. It is 100% free to enter. Go to WeWantPicks.com. There's a green button at the top. Click that button. Enter all your picks. It's 100% free. If you pick the whole card correct, we send you $100 as a congratulations. That is an interesting shirt. How much did that cost? Was it the MyUndies or whatever that website is where you can put or face my wrapping paper my face or whatever that also makes sure?
How does this look? Should I do it like this the whole time, you think?
Yeah, let's just do the whole stream like that.
All right. Well, I literally will if you want me to. So.
Okay.